Go.
Hello, my name is Isaac Cosman. This is for Comm 101, and I'm about to show you my audience.
I'm Joshua, I'm 13.
I'm Caden, I'm 10.
I'm Mom, I'm 54.
Alright, here we go. Take
Why
that.
would you say what you
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do a story. I'm going to tell you a story about this book that I used to read when I was a little kid. And my mom used to read it, actually, to me almost every night. It was a pretty good story. But here it goes. So this little bird in her nest, this mother, she's sitting on her egg, just, happy as can be, and here's the egg jump, and it rattles. So she goes, oh, it's going to be here soon, so I need to go get food for my little baby bird, Caden. So she flies away, and the little egg is sitting there rattling, and then finally a bird comes out, this little baby bird. And he's sitting there and he's going, where's my mother? I need to find my mother. So he's looking around, he looks up, he looks down, he looks left, he looks right. He can't find his mother. So he hops out of the tree, and of course he can't fly, so he basically falls. But when he hits the ground, he's like, all right, cool. So he sits there, and he can walk just fine. But he doesn't know what his mother looks like. So when he's walking, he doesn't see his mother, which is over on the side of him. So he just completely glances off and doesn't see her. So he keeps on walking, and he comes to this little cat. And he comes over to her, he goes, are you my mother? And the cat looks at him and doesn't say anything. He doesn't say a single thing, just sits at him. So the bird's like, all right, whatever. Goes to the next one. And he's walking along and he sees this chicken. And this chicken's sitting there, doing his thing, buck, buck, buck. And the bird comes up to him and he goes, are you my mother? And the chicken goes, of course not, I'm a hen. What are you talking about? So then the bird, goes on his way. And then he finds this dog just sitting there. So he goes up to the dog and he goes, hey, are you my mother? The dog's like, of course not. I'm a dog. You're a bird. I'm a dog. So he goes on. He doesn't care. Keeps on trucking on. He meets this cow. And the cow's sitting there. And he goes up to him. He goes, are you my mother? The cow looks at him. Of course not. I'm a cow. So he keeps on walking. And he's thinking to himself, the hen wasn't my mother, the kitten wasn't my mother, the dog wasn't my mother, the cow wasn't my mother, but he was not about to give up. So he keeps on trucking on. He's running at this point. He's not walking anymore. He's about to find his mother. And he runs past this car, and he looks at it and he goes, no, I don't think that could be my mother. Keeps on running. He looks way, way, way down, and he sees this little boat trucking along this little canyon. He looks down there and he goes, mother, I'm here. Here I am, mother. And the boat doesn't realize that and keeps on going because it's a boat. So then he looks way, way up. Sees this plane. He looks up there. Hey, mother, here I am. The plane does not hear him. It keeps on going. So then just at that moment, he looks over and he sees this big machine. It's almost like a bulldozer, but he doesn't know what a bulldozer is. So he goes up to it. Hey, mother, here I am, mother. And the machine looks at him, comes up to him. Here he is. Picks him up, and he's like, whoa, 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 you're not my mother, stop. And it makes this noise, it goes, snort. So he goes, you're not my mother, you're a snort, put me down. So then the snort keeps on going, and it gets to this tree, and it's sitting there, lifts him up to the tree, here's the nest, puts him in the nest, and the next thing you know, the baby bird's home. And right at that instant, the mother, she flies right into the nest, boop. She's got this nice little worm for him, she drops it, she goes, do you know who I am? He goes, yes, I do. You are not a hen. You are not a dog. You are not a kitten. You are not a cow. You are not a car. You are not a boat. You are not a plane. And you are definitely not a snort. You are my mother. And they hug it out, and that's the end of the story.
I think because someone had to be doing the video.
Yeah, I know, Mom. So Joshua stopped the video short, but that's okay. Joshua, Caden, my mother, and me.